That's right. I got to take a picture here. Okay, I think I better do that. Okay. Let's see. Probably think I need to turn that on too. Raise this up a little bit. All right. Go and take a picture of this pizza bag here real quick. All right. Okay. What do you mean we couldn't verify my photo? What? All right. Try again. Okay. That is a pizza bag. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Hello there, who just joined in. This is part 2 of the Minnesota Dash. We're going to have a little discussion about the profile picture up there I have on my thumbnail today, because this whole day has been all about motivation, and it's been all about having the heart to do your best. Do you have the heart? Okay, does your business or your team have the heart like the 1989 Minnesota team had? Okay, I want to specifically discuss this team. This was a team that I enjoyed watching playing, because they, throughout the whole season in 1989, they were picked to be either 8th through 10th in the Big Ten. But they proved the critics wrong because of their style of play and the coach that they had. The one thing that the coach, and I will admire this coach, Clem Haskins, probably one of the best coaches that I ever saw in college basketball, because his style of coaching was the style that was, not overbearing. He did not, he wasn't threatening in any way. All he wanted from his players was to play hard and to do their best. That's all he asked. That's all he asked. Hello, Cece baby. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. We're talking about this 1989 Gophers team wanting to be the best that you can be, and motivation, because that's what this team was all about, motivation. That's what my earlier live stream was about, and that's what this is about. Okay? Well, right now we're also on this, we're doing a dash while we're doing this discussion. I've got this dash started at 5 o'clock. This is the Minnesota Dash. This is the second order that they've had ever since 5 o'clock started. I had a pizza order from Bellasino's earlier where I made $7. And I've got a I gotta turn right on this street. I don't know why it's telling me to turn right here. Yeah, turn right on this street. Okay.
Drive west on East Broadway Street, State Route 44. Then, in 700 feet, turn right onto South Noble Street. Drive north on South Hamilton Street. Then turn right onto East Jackson Street.
Okay, but I don't know why. Okay. All right, here. I don't know if they were going to go or not, but this is a Washington Street address, guys.
17 East Washington Street, Shelbyville, Indiana, 176-1981. United States will be on the right.
I don't understand. Washington Street is the next street over. This is Jackson Street.
Then,
okay.
500 feet, turn left onto South Vine Street.
Yeah, that makes more sense. This is not, you know, Washington Street is the next one over, guys.
Then turn left to East Washington Street.
Okay. I'll tell you, this GPS really can make things rough for you. Okay.
Turn left onto East Washington Street.
There we go. That's more like it. All right, guys. That's more like it. All right.
In 600 feet, turn left.
Okay, we're not turning left because it's on this street. Okay. Okay, we're going to drop off this Pizza Hut order, guys. Got a Pizza Hut order.
Turn left. Then 317 East Washington Street.
Okay, we're just going to park over here and we're going to look at it right here.
United States will be on the left.
Okay, it's going to be over here. There's somebody that's looking over here that's... Yep, I see it right there across the way. All right, guys, I'm going to go deliver this pizza order here, and I will be right back. It was a little rough delivering to that address. It rained a little bit here, and some of the snow that was still in the street, well, it kind of turned into a little bit of puddles. Okay. There we go. All right, so paid more than $6. Okay, $16 on the first two orders here, guys. That's really good. So that raises their 77 to 93 right now. So, yep. And we're only 40 minutes into the dash. So I don't know if they'll be able to catch 113 or not, but we'll see. Okay. All right. Well, while I head back to the area here to try to see maybe about getting some more orders, we're driving around restaurants and stuff. Let me go ahead and continue talking about this team that I absolutely enjoyed. And my question is to everyone out there, your business, okay? Do you, your business, or your team have the heart that this team had? Do you know why I enjoyed watching this team play? I felt like Nick Nolte in the movie Blue Chips. He had a team that was pretty mediocre and wasn't very well, but even though they were mediocre, he still believed in them. Okay, Mr. Cooper, we don't have that on this channel, okay? So I'm sorry I have to do that to you, but this is a family-friendly channel, so we don't do that kind of thing, okay? Family-friendly channel. Let's keep it real, guys. Let's keep it respectful, okay? That's what motivational teams with heart, they're respectful, okay? They're respectful of one another, okay? This team was not a team where there was one superstar, to where one person took over. No, it was a team effort. It was a team effort, okay? It was motivational on the whole team, not just one person. That's one of the reasons why I liked this team. When that year in 89, sure, in 1990, they were better than they were in 89, but I'm not talking about the 90 team. I'm talking about the 89 team. Because the 89 team had absolutely no place to go. At least that's what everybody thought. When you went into Williams Arena that year, no matter what team you were up against a challenge that you didn't think that you were up against. Even the powerhouse teams like Illinois back then, they went into Williams Arena and they ran into a wall. Even as great a team as Illinois was, Minnesota beat them at Williams Arena. Same thing with Michigan, same thing with Iowa. Those powerhouse teams back then, they lost to Minnesota on Williams Arena. And why? Because Minnesota's team had heart. When they were, they could have done better when they were on the road, but they were a young team, very young team. And even though, the great coach that they had, even though they were young, he still believed in them. He still believed that even though they're a young team, if they gave their best, they would perform. And that's exactly what they did. And with the home crowd behind them, thank you for the likes, appreciate it, guys. With the home crowd behind them, they did the unthinkable and win every single game at Williams Arena, their home court, except for one. The only team that they did not beat that year in Williams Arena was Indiana. But the following year in 1990, they gave Indiana the business there and defeated Indiana twice, both at Williams Arena and at Assembly Hall. But that was in 1990. Of course, that team was a little better in 1990 because they learned from 1989. But the 1989 team is what we're focused on right now. Because the way that the team was in 1989, it was like everybody was looking at, if you go back to one of my favorite movies, and it was Rocky I, okay? Everybody looked at this Minnesota team because of the way they were the previous years. Subpar, wins, and they was looked at, like Mickey Goldmeyer said with Rocky. Rocky goes to try to open up his locker and finds that a locker was given to someone else. And he says to Mickey, what happened? What happened to my locker? I said, your locker was given to a contender. I said, you know what you are? He said, you're a tomato. I run a business here, not a soup kitchen. There are some coaches that think that way. But Clem Haskins wasn't that way. He took a team that was subpar the previous year, and he motivated them with his style of play. What we got here, guys? Okay, can I get over? I think I can. Yep, I think I can. All right. We have... Okay, it's pretty good order. I don't know how the 4 miles were going there, but it's a pretty good order. Okay, we're going to go pick this up over here. All right. Going down here towards the area where Pizza Hut was, because that's the entrance to this place. It's a very nice little place in here. I kind of like picking up from here because it's peaceful. Okay. But a team that was this good, they got their break. What? Whoa, they canceled that. What? They canceled that order. Wow, they canceled that order, but look, it got even better, guys. So that's why they canceled it. They canceled it so they could give me a stack. Okay, I'll take it. Yes, they canceled it because they wanted to give me a stack. That's even better. Okay, I see you doing that, DoorDash. You liked my acceptance rate. That's why you did that. You canceled that previous one so that I could get that one. All right. All right, guys. Well, I'm here at this first one. Okay. So we're going to go pick this up here. It's a stack order. Here where I was supposed to be before. All right, let me go in here and I'll be right back. Well, I tell you, it pays to have extra drink carriers in your car for reasons such as this. And I know they have this, they say it's, that it's, that the bag was pretty good for that, but you can't trust that when it's in a car. Okay. All right, let's go here. Think it's raining anymore. Oh, it is. It's a little bit of a sprinkle. Yeah. Okay, guys. We'll just go ahead and we'll slow it down a little bit, and we'll do that. All right. Yeah, they canceled that first. I looked down and I saw that I didn't have that order anymore. It's like, what happened? And then all of a sudden, I get a stack. It's the same order that I had before, but it was another order got stacked on top of it. So that's what they did. They decided to cancel that and get that. All right, hold on here, guys. Let me go ahead and get ready to get out of this parking lot because I got to go over to Taco Bell across the street. All right, hang on a second. All right. Okay. Picture. All right. Nope, didn't have to take a picture. Amazing. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's a little bit of a sprinkle, so... Well, no, I guess not. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just glad that did get canceled, because now I've got a stack. And when you get something like that, it motivates you even more. That's the whole day was motivation. That's what it is. Motivation to do your best, to be your best. And what this was just like, I can bring it up because I can correlate it. Okay, when I was talking about Rocky 1, freak luck. Okay, that's what this was. Freak luck. That I get an order that's canceled, and then I get a stack. Same order I had before, but something was added on to it. Freak luck? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, we're here at Taco Bell now, guys. Let's go to Taco Bell and get this order. All right. Where can we park up here? Right over here, I guess. Yeah, there's no restrictions over here. Okay, we're at Taco Bell, the second part of the stack, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Turn that off so you guys don't have to see that. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I hate when my phone does that. Yeah. Does that a lot. Okay, we're going to put this person's order up here since it goes together, and we're going to put this person's order down here since it's separate. Okay. All right. Just make sure I give them that straw because they got to have straw. Okay. Okay, let's get this stack order started. All right. Okay, we're going to this one first. Okay, I don't know where that is. All right. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. This is part 2 of the dash that I'm doing today. Stack order that I had here. I had an original order for one of these, and it ended up getting canceled. And I got the same order back and got a stack on top of it. So sometimes they do that. I mean, it's rare when they do that, but sometimes they do that. I don't know why, because I guess nobody wanted this other order that was on top of it. Maybe because there's a distance to it, and some people don't like to do distances, so they'll cancel something so they can stack something onto somebody else. But it's okay. I don't mind. I will take this because it's pretty good for the orders that I got here. All right. All right, where are we going here? I don't recognize this name. Let's see.
South, then turn right onto East Michigan.
That's what I thought. I think it's going, if I got it, I think it's going where I think it's going. All right, I'm 9 minutes away. Okay. So we'll continue our discussion on what it means to, to have the heart to be your best.
Turn left onto State Road 44.
That's right, okay. And the one thing that I really admired about that team was the fact that even though they didn't look like they were going anywhere, they won every game on their home court, which helped them raise them up in the Big Ten standings, and it helped them reach the tournament, something they hadn't been in for years. They ended up as an 11 seed. I mean, it was freak luck that they even ended up in the tournament, but it was because their style of play and the teams that they beat that helped them get there. And I believe it was from an at-large bid.
Continue for 1 mile.
And for them to get an 11 seed, that was pretty much, they were underdogs even then, because they had to face a 6 seed, and then they would have to face a 3 seed. Ended up beating both of them and got to the Sweet 16. Did anyone ever even think that they would get there? No. They defied all odds because of their style of play and because they were a team. They didn't look to one person to control the team. They played together. The chemistry was there, but the heart was there. The heart was there. That even though they were underdogs, you still wanted to root for them, even though you thought maybe they didn't have a chance. Even as an 11 seed, you didn't think they had a chance. For them to beat the 6 seed opened up some eyes. And then for them to beat the next seed opened up even more eyes. And they thought, wow, this team isn't the pushover that we thought they were. They're better than we thought. And they were, because they had the heart. They were a young team, but they had the heart. They played hard. They wanted to do the best for their coach, because their coach was a motivator. There was this little documentary I saw on that team just not too long ago, and it showed how he was in the locker room. He was not overbearing. Sometimes he would say something like, well, I don't understand why this, that, and the other. And, it wasn't overbearing. He just wondered why they were lacking the heart that they always had in their style of play in the locker room, whether it was halftime or whether it was, after the game. He just wondered what was going on with the team. Why didn't we have the chemistry that we always had? He wanted to motivate them to say, don't listen to these people who say you don't have a chance. Don't listen to that. You have the ability to beat these people regardless of what anybody says. And yes, in the Sweet 16, they played Duke. Now, Duke was a two seed at that time. Did Duke have a good team? Oh yes, they had a very good team. And the next two, in 91 and 92, they proved why they were a good team.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto.
They had even a decent team in 1990, but UNLV had other ideas. But anyway, we're not going that far down the road. We're talking about 1989 here. Let's look at the Big Ten Conference in 1989. This is one of the reasons why I'm doing this Big Ten Challenge, is because the type of style that it was there is the same type of style that it was back in 1999. This is why I'm doing this challenge. I'm doing this challenge because this Big Ten Conference,
turn right onto Colescott Street.
They got a lot of good teams, and they beat up on each other. That's one of the reasons why I like this conference. Not to say that other conferences don't do that, but Penn State saw what Big Ten had, they joined. Then later on down the road, Nebraska saw it, they joined. Rutgers saw it, they joined. Maryland saw it, they joined. Why? Because they saw what the Big Ten does. Big Ten has good schools. They wanted competition. And that's what they got. The competition was the motivation to try to better their teams. And guess who else saw it this year? UCLA saw it. USC saw it. Oregon saw it. And Washington. So instead of having 10 teams, you now have 18. And all because they know the potential of the Big Ten Conference. The Big Ten Conference is a competitive conference. It's a conference that anybody can win. You can be 1-10. 1-10. But if you're on your home court, you got a chance to win. If you have the heart. If you have the heart, the desire to play, and desire to be your best, not only for yourself, but for your team and for your coach, you can win. And this 89 team proved that. Those powerhouses that came in on their floor, they thought, this team's nothing, we can beat them. No, Minnesota showed them something different. They showed them, you come on our court, we're going to defend our court. And that's what they did. The only team that they did not beat on their home court was Indiana. The only team that they didn't beat. Did Indiana have a good team that year? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Indiana had a great team that year. They didn't start out that great. But the farther up they went, they were at the top of the conference. They even won the Big Ten Conference. They had a great team. Illinois had a great team. Iowa had a great team. Michigan had a great team. And Wisconsin had a good team. All those teams were decent teams.
Turn left onto Grandview Drive.
There were still only 10 teams in the conference at that time, but all those teams were decent. And you go on their home court to defend their home court, Yeah, you had to be your best. Otherwise, it wasn't going to work out for you. And everybody found that out, except for Indiana. Everybody found that out on at Williams Arena. You go to Williams Arena, you might think you have a chance, but the Gophers were going to defend their court. And they did. Their crowd. Is it here? Yep, here it is, right here.
46176. USA will be on the right.
I don't think I've ever been on this street before. I don't think I have.
On Grandview Drive, then 77 Grandview Drive.
Okay.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
And the game that they played against Duke was just like the match between Rocky and Apollo in the first Rocky. They kept the game close pretty much throughout the game. Did they have a chance to beat Duke? Yes, they did. They were a young team and they made rookie mistakes. But they did have a chance to win. Duke did have a better team.
77 Grandview Drive, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA
But
requested you leave the order at their door.
Right here at the end, I
They
guess.
added the following instructions.
I guess it's the...
Leave at my door.
Yep, it's this house right here, guys. All right. I'm going to go and deliver this, and I'll be right back. This is the first of this order. Be right back, guys. All right, who we got? Okay, all right, we got this guy. All right. All right. I will be right back, guys. Sure I grab his straw. Make sure I have his order, because I do. It's got his name on it. All right. Okay, be right back, guys. Okay, that's one of the two. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, now where are we going here? Okay, I have never, ever heard of this street right here. Ever. Okay. Where are we going?
On Grandview Drive, then turn left onto South Miller Avenue.
This is very, very interesting here, guys. I've never, ever been on this street. Never even heard of this street. First time I ever heard this street. Well, we'll learn something new together, I guess.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Kent Road.
Oh, better get in this lane because that's a turn lane. I don't want to do that. We're not going on a turn lane here, guys. Okay. Okay, nobody's over that way. Okay. Okay, and that's not that street. I guess it's this street right up here.
Turn left onto Kent Road.
All right.
In 800 feet, turn left to stay on Kent Road.
I've never been, I don't think I've ever been in this neighborhood. I know I've been in the neighborhood like down the road, but never here. I don't recognize anything in here. Never been in this area before. The thing about it is it's a little bit more of a challenge because it's dark.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
Okay. Where are we at here? Is it over here?
Drive southwest on Penn
No.
Road. Then bear right onto Beckett Drive.
Where are we at here?
Drive east on Kent Road. Then 1507 Beckett Drive, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right. They added the following instructions.
Yes. Okay, that's...
Leave at my door.
And... Yep, this is it right here. Okay. All right. Yep, just a little twist and turn there. All right, guys, I'm going to go deliver this. Check's here. All right. Hey, Eric. Hey, Tornado. Thank you very much. All right, guys, I'm going to go deliver this real quick. I'll be right back. This is the second of a stack that I got here. I originally had an order that was for this order right here, and it ended up getting canceled. And because I looked down and I saw I didn't have the order anymore, then it came back as a stack. So, all right, I'm going to go deliver this, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. A little challenge here, but I think we can do it. Okay, guys, that's that one's done. Little challenge getting up there because since it rains and there's still snow, it makes it slushy and makes it a little bit more slippery to get up driveways. But that's okay. You know, it's all right. All right. Yeah, that was real good right there, guys. Okay, so you had $29 to $77. You know, that is $106. So they're ahead of Illinois right now. We still got 40 minutes left of the dash, so they passed Illinois. So Illinois is still in last place right now. So, all right. I wasn't expecting it to be this good this way here, but yeah. All right, now navigating myself to get out of here. I just think I just need to stay straight and get back on there, I think. because I've never been in this neighborhood. Hello, Mama. Yeah. 106, not bad at all. No, and I still got time. I still got time. And this is one of the reasons why, I'm looking, at, was talking about this great team from 1989. I know it was 35 years ago, and I know a lot of people say, hey, it's 2025, it's not 1989. I know that. I'm aware of that. But I got inspiration from this team a long time ago. Because I drew Minnesota, I just had to mention this team because, it was a team of chemistry. It was a team that had heart. Okay? They had the heart and the want, the motivation to win because they had a motivational coach. That's why the earlier live stream I did earlier today was about motivation. Okay? That's not I appreciate that, but that's not my birthday, okay? I'm not yet, okay? Now, I'm not a January, okay? I won't say what I am, but I am not a January, okay? I appreciate that, but no, I'm not a January, okay? All right, guys. But yeah, okay? You look at a team like this, I mean, you can go back and look at the archives like I did and see just the kind of chemistry they had throughout that season. A team that, it even showed in that Sweet 16, the commentators said, this team has come a long way from the way they were the previous 2 years. They were in the cellar the last 2 years, were subpar. But that year, 1989, things changed because their minds changed. They went from a team that said they can't to a team they said they could. And they proved it on their home court, all except for Indiana. But Indiana had a good team. And Indiana had a good coach. So you could understand that. But all those other powerhouses that came into the Williams Arena, they were shown that you may be a powerhouse, but you come into Williams Arena, we're going to defend our court. They did. They did. And they won a couple of games on the road, too. Probably teams that they knew they should have beat. But that's how they went from a subpar season that didn't even get to 10 wins to 19 wins. Even though they had 11 losses, a lot of those losses were Big Ten losses on the road because they won every single game at Williams Arena except one against IU. That was the only team they lost to. But they got revenge in 1990 to IU. They got revenge and beat IU twice. But we're not talking about 1990. We're talking about 1989. Okay. And so when you look at this team, I have to ask the question, your business, your business, or your team, whatever it is, do you have the heart that this team had? Do you believe in yourself that you can be the best that you can be? Can you motivate yourself in a way to where you can have the type of heart that this team had? That no matter what struggle you may face, that you can overcome that struggle if you really believe in your heart that you can, just like this team believed in their hearts that they can win. They defied a lot of odds and raised a lot of eyebrows. I mean, even the announcers in that Sweet 16 game against Duke, they raised their eyebrows. They couldn't believe what they saw. We have Minnesota in the Sweet 16? Really? They surprised a lot of people. Why? They had the heart. They had the motivation. They had the drive. They believed that they could win despite the odds. And even though they were facing a good powerhouse in Duke, that was a very good team. If they could beat the 6th seed and they can beat the 3 seed, could they beat the 2? Yes. And people would say, well, an 11 seed has no business getting past the Sweet 16. You couldn't tell George Mason that in 2006. No, you couldn't. That was another team that had heart. Another team that believed in themselves. The George Mason team of 2006, they got to the Final Four because they had a coach that was just like Clem Haskins in 1989. That was a team with heart. Did they make some rookie mistakes? Yes. And some of those rookie mistakes cost them in 2007, or in that 2006 tournament against Florida. But for them to reach the Final Four, they had the heart. They had the drive. They had the desire. They had the coach that wanted to motivate them to win because that coach believed in them. These coaches showed that you don't have to be overbearing to get your point across. All you got to do is ask the question, why did I not see the kind of heart that I've seen all season? Why did we not play that way? Okay. That's not overbearing. You're just asking a real simple question in a tactful way, and then the team looks at themselves, you know what? He's right. We didn't really play the way that we should have, not the way that we were capable of playing. I mean, and young teams, they're going to make mistakes. Okay? They're going to make mistakes because they're young. They don't have enough experience. They learn from their mistakes. And what they took in 1989, they brought to 1990, and they were a better team. In the tournament, they went from an 11 seed in 1989 to a 6 seed in 1990. And they got, in 1990, they got to the Elite Eight to face Georgia Tech, who should never have been in the Elite Eight, because I looked at the game that Georgia Tech played against Michigan State, and I saw that the ball the buzzer went off right before the ball left the player's hand. And Michigan State should have went on to the Elite Eight with Minnesota instead of Georgia Tech. A lot of controversy on that, but that's what I saw. Was I a prejudice against it or something like that, or was I biased because the fact that I'm a fan of the Big Ten? No, because if a team wins fair and square, then they deserve to go on. But what I saw, I didn't think was right. Hello, Benjamin. Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. And so when I talked about motivation, I brought this team because they had the motivation. Okay. When I first started doing this, okay, all this was to me was a little bit, you're in France. Welcome from France. I welcome all walks of life. I welcome everyone that, that is to the live stream. Okay. We're all here for a reason. We all can learn from one another. That's my taking on this. I appreciate it. I don't speak that language, unfortunately, but I absolutely appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. You can play song? No, unfortunately. Well, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. I can play. There's only certain songs that you can play that YouTube allows you to play. Okay. But as soon as I get up here, yes, I do owe a song. You're right. Okay. Thank you, Benjamin. I do owe a song here. I just want to get off the busy road here to where I can get it. Yeah, you just reminded me of something, Benjamin. I appreciate that, man. I thank you. I think you might have been in my earlier life and thought, wait a minute, doesn't he play a song after he delivers? Yeah, I have. Okay, here. No, can't do that. No. Okay, I'm going to have to wait till I park here, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just wait until I park. Get to my cluster here and we'll park. Okay. All right. Hey, that's a nice name. Yeah. I like that. The rain's starting to pick up here a little bit. But that's okay. I can deliver in the rain. That's not a problem. I don't mind. Thank you very much. Oh, you're quite welcome. You are welcome anytime, Benjamin. Okay? You're welcome anytime. As long as you're respectful and as long as you keep the positivity, and that you're respectful to everyone that comes in. I appreciate you. All right, Benjamin, just for you here, or Oppenheimer, or whatever it is. Okay. Alpenard? Okay, I guess that's how I say it. All right, this is for you, Alpenard. Yeah, I owe this. You're right. Let's do this, okay? Hello, James. Welcome. Yep. Yep, the Minnesota Golden Gophers fight song. There's 6 full delivery, and they're at $106. We still got 25 minutes left of this dash. Let's see if they can beat 113. There you go, Oppenhard. There's your music. There you go. Okay. But yeah, when it comes to music, YouTube has certain standards on things that it's okay for you to use their music from things from their studio, because if there's things that you use that are not approved by them or approved by artists that claim that there's copyright, they kind of send a flag to you. They'll either do, they'll either send you a strike or they'll send you a copyright claim. Okay, you don't want those. Okay, because a channel here, Benjamin and James, I'm going to mention to you someone who used to do that, and that was at Just Roy Delivery. If you have not seen at Just Roy Delivery, you don't know what you're missing. He's on every day. He does live streams every day, and he used to do karaoke's. I mean, he still does, but he only does them for the entertainment of those that are watching, but he has to delete them because of YouTube rules. He had to restart his channel over because he used music, and he just had to start over. It was sad, but Oppenhard, please check out at Just Roy Delivery. It's a great channel, and you will enjoy his content. You will enjoy him as a person, because he is out to make you smile. That's what he wants to do. Even if there isn't a smile on his face, he's going to do what he can to put a smile on yours. And and this is what, and to correlate that with what we're talking about today, thank you, Mama, thank you. Thank you very much. Anyone who comes in, please check that channel out. Definitely. Roy is a motivator, okay? And another motivator, Mama, if you would put this one up too. The only reason why I have a channel at all, a big motivator, is because you're certified electric and plumbing. Okay, there's a gig tuber that I follow all the time, Dashing Maverick. He is a plumber also. So, and he also has a great channel. And he's also a great motivator. But the one that has me, the reason why I have a channel at all, Dashing Across America, Chuck. He is the only reason why I started doing live streams, the only reason why I started doing videos and everything was because I saw him one time and I liked what I saw. I liked his personality. I liked his professionalism. I liked everything that he was doing. And he just it's not like he just really felt like it was a chore to do. He just loves doing deliveries. Yeah, Dashing Maverick, thank you. Yes. Yes, please check out Dashing Maverick's channel. You don't know what you're missing if you don't watch that. There's all other kinds of channels that are connected to that. Absolutely. Dashing Maverick. You've got to check that out. Okay, we're only going to stay here for a minute, guys. We got 20 minutes left of this dash here. And because I started at 5 o'clock, I had earlier, I had a couple orders at 5 o'clock, so 20 minutes of this dash, and Minnesota stands at 106. Dashing Across America. Thank you, Mama. Thank you very much. Okay? Please check those channels out. Those of you that come in the future here, please check those channels out. You don't know what you're missing. Absolutely do not know what you're missing with these channels. You'll be 41 years old next month. Okay. Yeah, I remember my 40s. I'm way past that right now, but I remember the 40 years. Yeah, they were some pretty good years, but yeah, there's some things that about those years, some things that you would like to forget, but yeah, 40 today is almost like 30, It's kind of that way. All right, guys, I'm going to move around here because I'm not going to just stay in one place because, there's still some time on the clock. And, I just want to know if Minnesota can get $7 here or even more than $7 to take the lead away from UCLA. UCLA posted 113. That's what they have. And you have a grandson. Okay, I have a grandson too. My grandson is 6 years old. Okay. I have a 6-year-old grandson. Okay. He's a bundle of joy. He has, he does have a form of autism, but he's still a bundle of joy. Okay, what do we got here? All right. Let me just do a little left turn here. Here, better hit the accept button. There we go. All right. Because I'm right here. I just got to turn around back in this lot and go up there. Okay, so $5, that will put them at 111. So, and that order doesn't look like it was that far away. So, yeah, can they still reach 113? Possibly. Let's just see how fast we can get this order from McDonald's here and go from there. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go back up here and go pick up this McDonald's order. And all right, I'm gonna go get this order, guys. All right, I will be okay. All right, I'll be back here in a jiffy, guys. You have 4 kids of your own. Well, I only have one daughter, so I don't know what it's like to have more than one. Okay. And my daughter was a handful when I had her. Yeah, she was. But you know what? They're your pride and joy when they're growing up. And then your grandkids, they're your pride and joy also. All right, let me go pick this order up, guys. I'll be right back. right. Here we go. Let me just go ahead and... Yeah, all right. All right. Oops. Oh, Plain Sharks. Oh man, he was in my live earlier. Okay. All right, gotta figure out where this is, guys. Let me see here. As soon as I get out of here, let's figure out where this is. I've never heard of this, but I think I have an idea where it might be, but I'm not sure. It is an apartment, though. Okay. It is an apartment. Okay. Time's getting down here. We got 11 minutes. We can make this delivery. If I can make this delivery, you know, will there be enough time on the clock for the ding to hit? Because 7 o'clock, that's the end of the dash. Okay. Right now, at the end of this delivery, it's $111. That would put them in second place. All right, where are we going here?
Drive south, then turn left onto East Michigan Road.
Okay, I'm turning left here. It says it's only 3 minutes away. Okay. Okay, he's turning in there. All right. Oh, I know where this is. I think I know where this is. It's just right down the road here. 3 minutes. Yeah, it's right down here, I think. There will still be time on the clock, guys. There will still be time on the clock. Yes. Age restrictions. Oh, I didn't know that he was... Oh, he was in my live earlier. I didn't know that he didn't say what his age was. I didn't know that. Well, thank you, Mama. I mean, he was pretty respectful when he was in my earlier live. I just didn't know that he was a certain age. I did not know that. I did not know that, but he was very respectful when he was in my earlier lives. We had some nice conversation. I just didn't know he was that young. I did not know. Now I do. Thank you. You drive a manual with a clutch. You don't see very many of those anymore. I never, ever drove a manual.
Left onto Progress Parkway. Then,
I just...
400 feet, turn right.
I don't think that I really had the, you know, the coordination to do that. I just stuck with automatics.
Turn right.
Turn right here? Oh, okay. All right. We're doing business?
In 900 feet, 2535 Parkway Drive, Shelbyville, Indiana.
It's like somebody's standing out there.
USA will be on the left.
Yeah, I think somebody's standing out there. Yep. Looks like they are. All right. Yeah, somebody's standing out there, it looks like. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Parkway Drive, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176.
The customer
USA is
requested
on the
you
left.
leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door, Sarah Dudley.
Okay. Okay, I think she's right here, so I'll just go ahead and hand it to her. Even though she says it was at the door. Hello, are you waiting for this order? Okay. All right, guys. All right. Money Man. Hello, Money Man. You can't get into your actual account? Okay. Let's complete that. Okay. Okay, so 34 plus 77. 112. 112. Can I get out this way? I think I can. Okay, we have 7 minutes left. 7 minutes. Can they take the lead? They trailed by 1 to Wisconsin. Can they take the lead? We'll see. Can they do it? We'll drive around here to see if we get a ding someplace. Why didn't you just use the money in the account all along? Wow. Yeah, there's 3 of you on here, guys. You know, there's a $1 difference. UCLA has 113 and Minnesota has 112. There's 6 minutes left on the clock. That's what you're, okay, yep. 6 minutes left on the clock. Let's just drive around to see what we might get in that 6-minute time. Oh, mama, you know, yeah, my mother smoked for years, and it cost her. And, you know, that was the one thing, you know, I was in college, and, you know, I had to take care of her. I had to quit college in order to take care of her. But the time when, if I do draw Indiana at that point, then I will be going to that campus and showing everybody that campus. You lose a child's account, you're going to run into issues. Yes, that is true. That is definitely true. You don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. You don't want to use other people's accounts without their permission. That's definitely the case. Okay. 5 minutes, Mr. Maverick. That's what we're at right now. Okay. A $1 difference right now. Hello, Fran. Fran, you're here just in time. We got 4 minutes left on the clock here. We got to see. We got a $1 difference. So we got to see if in the next 4 minutes that we get something here. All right, go straight. We're doing a little figure 8 here just to see if we get something. Will there be another order in the next 4 minutes? Will there be another order? Let's see. $1 difference where it's like right at the, you know, right at the money, just like in a real game. There's like maybe you have the ball and there's just a few seconds left on the clock. Yes, Fran, cheer it on. Give DoorDash that thing here. I said, this is for Minnesota. This is the team that I was talking about earlier. The team with heart. Does the heart win in this case here? We'll still see. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, everybody. It's almost like feeling like New Year's Eve. 3 minutes. Because when I started at 5 o'clock, they got an order immediately. And it's kind of been pretty steady with these orders. I mean, they're $34. That's not bad at all for a 2-hour dinner shift. Not bad. Couple of pizza orders. And okay, you follow community guidelines. Yes, that's exactly what we got to do. We got to follow the community guidelines. They give us guidelines. We got to follow them whether we like it or not. That's what we got to do. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right. 2 minutes. North Carolina, okay. We talked about a team from North Carolina earlier, James. We talked about Duke, the team that Minnesota played in the Sweet 16 in 1989. So North Carolina, you know, in that regard, kind of got a little spotlight tonight because that's who Minnesota played in the Elite Eight. All right. Clock is ticking, guys. Here, clock is ticking. Time's running down. We still got just a little over a minute left. Let's see. Maybe if I drive down here, I might get something. You never know. You never know. All right. All right. Maybe I might get something if I turn the corner. We still got a little bit of time left here, guys. Let's see if it happens. Remember, you see, just like college basketball, okay, even if the clock hits and I get the ding right at that time, it still counts because it doesn't stop until the horn sounds. So it's the same thing here. All right. All right, here we go. All right, guys, the horn has sounded, so it is done. It is after 7, so the Gophers will now have second place to Wisconsin. So it's unfortunate, but they could have had an order there at under the wire, but I guess the shot was missed, and therefore they. It is after 7, so the dash is done. So that means that they did not pass UCLA. UCLA still has the lead. And so that ends it, guys. Ends at 34. So, yes, so that makes their score 112. UCLA still has a lead at 113, and Minnesota is second at 112. Wisconsin third at 108, and then Illinois at fourth with 103. So, but second place, guys, not too bad, not too shabby. All right. So what we're gonna do right now, before there's 3 of you on here. What we're going to do right now is we're going to pick who the next college is going to be. Okay, as soon as I can here. I don't know where my hat went to. Let me see. It's usually right there. Okay. Okay, so I got to take this name out of there because I already drew it. Okay, guys, we're gonna see who the next college is gonna be. Who's next up? All right. Okay. All right. Flip it over here. All right, guys. Gonna look straight up ahead here at you. And we're going to draw this name. Okay, mix it up really good. Okay, we have a name. Let's see who's next. Well, we talked about them, right? All right. I believe I know what I must do. I just hope that the weather is better. All right, guys. I know what I must do. So, okay, have a good night. Be safe out there. You have a prior obligation. All right. Well, I'm about to sign off here anyway, guys. So, appreciate everybody that was on here. Appreciate the 8 likes. And I hope that there will be those in the future that will watch this, because I just want there to be the motivation to to do their very best and to be just like this team was, because I really enjoyed talking about this team, because this team has the heart, and it had the heart to be the best that they could be, and it was fun talking about them. All right, well, it's time to depart here, guys. So I will see you all later, and remember, we're all in this together.